everyone, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora, and today we are back with another speed build video. I feel like it's been forever, but I'm sure it's only been like a little bit over a week since I uploaded my last big build that I've done. But yeah, I was just too busy to finish this bad boy. Like, I started and I was like, wow, this is a bit this took a bit longer than I anticipated. I don't know why, to be honest, because it's not super big. I mean, I guess it's fairly big because it ends up with 4 bedrooms, so it's not small, but it's not super ginormous. So I don't know why it took me forever, but it did. I think it was the roofing and all of that stuff, because today we're building like a Mediterranean house, and I don't build those type of houses often, so maybe that's why it took me forever, but I'm done, okay? I managed. And it's up on the gallery if you're interested in downloading it under the hashtag TheSimPanions, or my gallery ID is also TheSimPanions. It's always down below if you're looking for it. And yeah, with that said, I did want to jump in to babbling straight away, but I guess I could say a little bit about the build because I feel like I never do, and I feel like a lot of people do. So yeah, let me know if you like hearing about the build during a voiceover, or if you prefer people to just ramble, or both, or whatever. But yeah, this, like I said, ends up being 4 bedrooms. One could easily be transferred into something else. I mean, all of them could, but the little room you see on the bottom right, that is a guest house right now, so it has a separate entrance and it has its own bathroom, so you could have like guests stay over if that was a thing in The Sims 4. I feel like I do this fairly often these days because I did start building bigger houses than I used to, and I feel like it's a good way of filling the space that you get. And I also think it's really cool to have a separate bedroom, because it would also just be cool for like a teenager or like their firstborn child, you know, if it's a young adult, just before they start like buying their own place or whatever, they could just live in that little separate area. It doesn't have a kitchen, so they do have to come to the main house to cook and eat and stuff. But I mean, with university coming to The Sims, hey, I'm so excited. It's been the pack that I've most anticipated, I think. But with that coming, there's a mini fridge option, so if you get that pack and you want someone to full on be able to live there, I guess you could just throw in a little mini fridge. And I mean, you could also use the cooler boxes right now, but it's just a bit weird to have a cooler box in a room, I think. I don't know. But yeah, with universities, I guess it could be really cool. I don't know a lot about universities, to be honest, because I don't like to be spoiled before a pack. I mean, people probably don't see it as spoilers, but I do. I don't want to see anything about the pack. I just, you know, I want to buy it and then I want to find out everything myself, like what I can do and stuff. I don't want to read the descriptions that come with the trailer releases. Like, I just want to buy it and then know nothing about it apart from it being university, obviously. But yeah, so I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I'm just hoping it will be good, because it's literally the pack I most wanted for some reason. It's like, some people are probably like, why? It's so boring. But it's like, no, I live a really realistic life through my Sims. Like, they don't ever do anything crazy. That's why I'm not into the supernatural stuff. You know, I just want them to be normal people, or fairly normal, as far as people can be normal, I guess. But I just want them to have like a regular life and earn money and buy new houses and have kids and have them be successful or not, or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, just someone that likes to play everyday life in The Sims, and I love having families and seeing them grow and stuff. I don't know, it's just my thing to do. So I'm hoping university will be good, because it's just that little step that I've been really missing. I was like, okay, now my child is a young adult, but like, it's so weird that they can just become a doctor, you know? It doesn't make sense. No one just comes out of high school and goes straight into like, I don't know, being a doctor. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'm really excited actually about that. So yeah, actually today what I wanted to talk about is my internship. If you didn't know, I am studying something that translates to sociology of education. Wow, I don't know why I tripped up there. But this semester we're supposed to do an internship most of the time. We do have uni on Mondays, but apart from that, we are supposed to be in an internship. And yeah, it was pretty tricky to find something because a lot of them wanted students from a different whatchamacallit, field, I guess. I don't know. I can't think of the word for some reason. I'm all over the place today. I apologize. I just got up so early because, oh my god, I'm just gonna ramble on now, but the neighbors under us, well, they've changed because the owner of the apartment let his daughter move in, so the other people that used to live there since I remember had to move out, and now they're renovating literally the whole apartment. They have the door open sometimes, so when I go down, because we live on the 4th floor and they're on the 3rd, whenever I walk downstairs, it's just a mess. Like, they're literally taking everything off because we live in a fairly old building, so they're taking all of the like wall coverings off because people did paint over them quite a lot. Like, it's really bad in our apartment too. We painted over the walls so many times that when you try painting it now, just the whole wall kind of comes towards you because it's all like I don't know, it's just falling off, like the access paint. I don't know. I can't talk today. I'm super sorry, but I think you get what I mean, right? Like, it's just crumbling. Like, the walls are terrible, but they're literally taking it all down, but with like an electric, like, it's just some sort of machine thingy. I don't know what because I haven't seen it, but it is very loud, like ridiculously loud. And they started before my boyfriend and I went on vacation, which was like a month ago now that we left. So they've been doing it for over a month. I think it's going on to 2 months, and they start literally just after 7, and it's ridiculous because, like, I think by law they're allowed to start at 7, but my boyfriend said because he had to go to work really early today, he said they started at 6:50 a.m. and I was just like, for real? Like, just because you're allowed to? Are you serious? Like, there's a lot of young people living here, so I don't know. It's so bad, and it's literally so loud. I recorded it for my mom this morning. It's just like, oh my god. It literally sounds like, no, actually it's louder than if someone in our apartment would drill, and it goes on for hours. I mean, like, hours. I think they stop around 3 p.m. or something, but it's so loud, and the whole staircase is a mess. Like, they leave everything dusty. It's just horrible, and it's really been stressing me out, and I can't sleep well because I always wake up from it at 7 a.m. and I almost never have to get up that early apart from Mondays. So yes, it is terrible. Like, some people might not find it bad because they're at work all day, but I'm a student, you know, like, I don't get up that early. I need my beauty sleep. But yeah, it's terrible, and I hope they're done soon, at least with the loud part, but it's been ridiculous. Like, I feel like they're ripping everything out. I think they're gonna knock down some walls because they came up asking us about the floor plan of our apartment and stuff. So I was just like, please just don't start knocking walls down now. I can't take it anymore. But anyways, back to the internship. I'm totally, like, lost today. I have no sort of, like, system to what I'm talking about today, but hey, that's me for you. I'm usually very all over the place, so I guess if you subscribe to me, you okay with that? I'm hoping. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, the internship. So we have to do an internship for 400 hours this semester, and you could pretty much pick everything within our, like, field, so like the social kind of field that you can work in. And I keep saying as well. I'm so sorry. I'm just tired. But yeah, I had a really hard time, like I said, finding something. I did apply for a few things, but they always looked for students from a different subject or whatever you want to call it. And then my mom, because my mom is working in the same field as I would if I finished these studies that I'm doing now. I don't think I will, because it's like, I've noticed it's just not what I'm interested in. But yeah, she referred me to this place, and it's like it's this big house and they have 12 apartments, and there's, I think, there's 4 main, I said in the last video teacher, but I have no idea what you'd actually call them. Like, they studied something social and now they're there. They're like taking care of the girls that live there. They're like young adults or teenagers, and they're mainly there because they can't live at home anymore. We have some refugees that came to Germany by themselves, so they needed a place to stay and someone to take care of them. So yeah, and some of them have I think I should say not spoiler, what is it called? Why did I say spoiler? I'm literally so confused today. Where was I? I need help. This voiceover is terrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay. But what did I want to say? Whatever, but yeah, they live there because they can't live at home anymore for different sort of reasons. So they're there, and they're mainly between, I think, 15 and 18 is like the range that I've noticed how old they are, because, oops, I'm sorry. Now I pulled the microphone super close to me. I'm a mess today, like, can you tell? But yeah, the ones I got to know were between that age, because I've been there for a week and I didn't get to know everyone because they're just out like at school, and then they come home and eat, and then they're leaving, and then they don't come back until night sometimes. And boy, let me tell you, everything there is like super all over the place. No one can really tell me what my tasks are. They're all teenagers, so I'm not gonna go to their rooms, knock on their bedroom door and go like, hey, do you want to hang out with me? Because no, like, I'm sure they'd just be like, who are you? Get the heck out of my room, and no, I do not want to hang out with you. You know, like, I do not know how to come in contact with them. And then there's like, I'm supposed to do some office work, but I've checked everything, like our tasks, and it's nothing you can really do. Most of the stuff has already been done. So I've just been sitting in an office reading through files of the girls and not really doing anything. And let me tell you, it's a mess. And from the main, I'm just gonna call them teachers, from the main teachers that work there, I was supposed to be having one of them as my like guidance, and she's not in until next week because she's on holiday. So that's just great. I do not know why they let me start this early then, because I said I can start anywhere between October and November. So it's just a mess. Like, I have nothing to do, and for me that's the worst feeling ever. Like, I hate being somewhere and not knowing what to do or not having any task assigned to me because you're bored. Then I'm like, for internships here you don't get paid, so it's not like I feel guilty because I'm getting paid for just sitting around, but it's just stupid. Like, I'm just feel like I'm wasting my time, like. And then there's always someone there, so I can't exactly just sit there reading a book or something, because then I'd feel guilty even though there was nothing for me to do, you know? It's kind of a mess, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know how long I'll be able to pull through. And then yesterday they had a team meeting, and literally one of the teachers told me, because they do have those team meetings where they talk about the girls and like issues they came across or whatever, once a week. They're always on Thursdays. So she told me, oh yeah, we start at 9 and then the interns usually come in at 9:30. So I get there at 9:30. I was super tired. And then because there's 4 interns there right now, me including. And there was one intern that did the early shift, and she opened the door and she's like, wow, you're early. And I was just like, what do you mean? I got told to be this early. And they haven't even started the meeting. And I was just like, okay. And then all the other interns started coming like just after 10, and I was like, what? And they were like, yeah, they never start. And then literally we went in at like 11 something into the meeting, so I've already been sitting around for almost 2 hours. And then we went in and they still discussed their schedules for the next month, and I was just like, oh my god, are you serious? Like, I could have slept for 3 more hours, like, what the heck? So I was really annoyed at that. And then the team meetings are really boring for me because I haven't met all the girls. I'm not familiar with the issues or like, you know, like the problems they face. So it's really just boring for me to sit there. Then there's these things called supervisions in the social field. It's also where they just talk through like certain problems they have with whoever they're working with, and then like, you know, tasks that you could no, hold on. Solutions that you could work towards and stuff with the team. And they do have one for the interns every 2 weeks. And there was one on Tuesday. I wasn't in on Tuesday though. And no one has told me that it's happening. So I was just like, oh, when was the last one? And they were like, oh, Tuesday. And I was like, oh, great. Thanks for letting me know. You know, like, it's just super all over the place. I feel very lost. I feel like I just go there and I do not know what to do. I don't know what my tasks are. No one has told me what my tasks are, apart from some office work stuff that you can't do because, like I said, it's already been done. Or it's weird things like work, like, let's just say the girl is called Emily. Work on Emily's independence. And I'm just like, I don't know Emily. I don't know what her problems with independence is. I do not know how to work towards that because, hello, I'm an intern. I'm in my 3rd semester. I have no idea. So, like, what do you want me to do? You know, it's not a task that you just assign without having certain, like, goals or something. Like, I don't know, fill out some forms with her by herself, or like, you know, stuff like that. But it's just so weird to me, and it really stresses me out. Like, I cannot. It's so bad. And if you knew me, I'm very bad in social situations if I'm not familiar with the people. So it's already stressful for me to just go in and meet a bunch of new people, but that just makes it even worse. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I'll stay or if halfway through I'm just gonna be like, look, I do not know what I'm doing here most of the time. I'm not learning anything and I do not feel comfortable, so I might just cancel the whole thing, but we shall see. I'll definitely stick to it for a week or two longer until my guidance person is there. Maybe everything gets better, but I don't think so because the interns yesterday told me it's a mess too. So yeah, hey, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the video at least. I know I was all over the place today, but hey, if you did, as always, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's video. Bye!